Hey there, YouTube. This is Darth Negro from Rizzo's Lair here with another long-awaited, long-due video review. And today, I don't have much to say because I've been very busy with the comic thing and um, basically doing other materials, writing, etc. And But today's the day after Thanksgiving, and uh, holidays are just one big pain in the ass. I'm sorry though, but I can't stand them anymore. Uh, with the craziness that's going on with Black Friday stores opening at 12 o'clock in the morning, I mean, come on, give me a break. No one in their right mind would be willing enough to set up camp tents outside of a store and purchase things that we don't even need. Uh, I'm not very big on materialistic things. Before when I was a little kid, though, but not now. Uh, I mean, commercial holidays. Uh, to me, I feel it's all about the money, and uh, so uh, today I want to talk about a novel that was sent to me to be reviewed from uh, a particular talented individual. Her name is Leah Scott Price, and she had written 3 stories and 1 book, and is currently doing a comic book graphic novel. And she, like I said, she's a talented individual, writer, film producer. I mean, very gifted and beautiful as hell. And um, anyway, her story is basically about guardian angels. And um, I know what you were probably thinking, what the hell does horror have to do with guardian angels? I mean, they're all against evil and anything and everything. So let's see. The title of it is called The Guardian, Revenant, and Dominion. And there are 3 stories in a series featuring horror author and film producer Leah Scott Price's serial killer and vampire guardian angels. There's the twist. They're serial killers and vampires. And upon reading this book, I mean, uh, it's interesting. I mean, I'm really blown away by the writing, and um, I really enjoy reading these types of things. I mean, anything out of the ordinary is kind of up my alley. So, in her stories, guardian angels become serial killers and vampires, finding their victims through the prayers of desperation or through their thoughts of suicide. For more about Leah's characters, please visit www.leahscottprice.com. And for those of you who are looking for uh, see what the book looks like, here it is. Nice cover design, very good quality. It's actually self-published. She went ahead and self-published through CreateSpace.com, and yeah, she also sent me 2 death metal CDs by the band Enthraller, and overall, that the album kicks ass. I mean, I'm a huge death metal fan. I love it. I love Cannibal Corpse. I mean, all that dark underground metal bands, and listening to um, Enthraller's album, I thought it was, I mean, well put together, nice uh, cover songs. I mean, The Devil King is by far one of my favorite songs from Enthrall, along with the rest of what's on the album. And anyway, she sent me 2 CDs, stickers, bookmarks. She even sent me a T-shirt, and I kind of told her that I was gonna go ahead and wear the T-shirt, and I don't know, kind of like uh, broad advertise her products, um, telling the audience and other fan members of the horror genre of what to go and look for. Okay, on a side note, uh, I've uh, become I became involved in reading other material from a publisher that I love. I mean, uh, they're called Deadeye Press, and they're a Bizarro publisher, and not many people know what Bizarro means. And um, basically, I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube or anything like that, though, but their fiction is beyond questionable. I mean, it's out there, disturbing, violent, gory, perverted. I mean, it's everything you'd want to see in a novel to make it interesting and not boring. I mean, something to bring to your little church groups or whatever. I mean, uh, so uh, 2 novels that come to my attention that are on my to-read list, and they are by an author who I've met out at World Horror Convention. He actually lives in Austin. His name's Reth James White, and his his one novella is called uh, Population Zero. And I don't know if I've uh, told any of my viewers about these books, though, but Population Zero is an intense, sadistic tale of how one man will save the world through forced sterilization. And this one, I feel 100%. I mean, I agree 100% with the direction this novel is going, and I mean, uh, it's twisted. I mean, it's about a person who. It's about a person named Todd, and when Todd was just a child, he learned that sometimes it was necessary to sterilize or euthanize animals in order to keep their population from growing too rapidly. It was the humane thing to do, the best thing for the environment, yet every day at his job at the welfare department, Todd sees the dregs of humanity multiplying unchecked, overburdening with the earth with a tidal wave of waste, abuse, and cruelty. But if he can convince them not to reproduce, if he can convince everyone to voluntarily sterilize themselves, then he might just prevent the coming population explosion. And those who can't be convinced, well, they're just fucked. Population Zero is the story of an environmental activist named Todd Hammerstein, who is on a mission to save the planet. In just 50 years, the population of the planet is expected to double, but not if Todd can help it. From Reth James White, the celebrated master of sex and splatter, comes a tale of environmentalism, drugs, and genital mutilation. His second book that I've been waiting for is not a novella or a novel, it's a collection of stories and a couple of poems. This one, like I said, I don't want to have problems with YouTube or anything like that, but it's called Like Porno for Psychos. And for those who want to see what what kind of cover it has? Well, take a look. A little close-up of a little provocative mutilated woman. Uh, Lovely. I love the artwork. The cover art is very phenomenal, sick, twisted, something that I would enjoy looking at, and I normally do. Okay, so uh, there's some praise for Wrath James White's Like Porno for Psychos, and here's one praise: violent, erotic, blasphemous, and extreme fear zone. Without apologies, Wrath White tears through your emotions from sympathy to hate, humor to shock, and a little synopsis of what this collection contains. From a world-ending orgy to home liposuction, from the hidden desires of politicians to a woman with a fetish for lions, this is a place where necrophilia, self-mutilation, and murder are all roads to love. Like Porno for Psychos collects the most extreme erotic horror from the celebrated hardcore horror master, Wrath James White is your guide through sex, death, and the darkest desires of the heart. And these books can be purchased through Barnes & Noble, Amazon, and any other bookstore who is willing to order these books. And for me, when I order them, I go to Barnes & Noble store and I order them from there. They give you an option of if you like to have the book shipped to your house or shipped to the store. And these are print-on-demand books, and with the covers, Barnes & Noble isn't likely to put them on bookshelves, or any other bookstore for that matter, unless if it's a porno store, and which I've heard that certain adult video stores are starting to carry those books, and surprised. I'm just like, okay, people going in there, find whatever porn DVD or whatever, and what do they find? Books on extreme horror. Okay, well anyway, I have a lot of stuff to review, and with Christmas and other holidays coming along, I know I'm going to be swamped with things to do, and I'm in the process of working on a comic, and currently having a novel in the process of being edited. And however, I do have one good bit of news. I had written a short story called Odd One Out, and several weeks ago, a couple weeks ago actually, I received an email from a publisher called Machine of Death, and that publisher has said, well, they basically flat out said that we're considering to publishing your novel, and I mean your short story, and I was blown away. I was excited as hell to hear about this, and this is good news for me. I mean, I heard that you have to start out small in order to start out big, and you have to climb from the bottom to the top. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing my work in print, and looking forward to how the comic turns out. I mean, I'm in the process of inking it digitally on Photoshop, and then I'll be coloring it, and it'll be ready for lettering, and the first issue will be sent to either Avatar Press or Image Comics. And well, anyway, thank you for watching my daily vlog. I hope to do more vlogs in the future when I have more stuff to to show you guys or more stuff to share. I'll keep everyone updated on how the short story goes. And, well, anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a very bloody Merry Christmas, and hope you had an excellent, gory Thanksgiving. So, take care. Um, Happy holidays.